Hey everyone, this is Travis from 24FX Academy, doing another live webinar. I just want to say thank you for showing up. I apologize for the webinar being a little later than usual. I just wanted to get some more people from different time zones, our listeners from the west side of the United States. Also wanted to grab some more people from Asia during this session. And because I get to talk to a lot of people from Europe and also Spain and the Middle East. So I just figured, hey, I want to grab some people and also the people that's in America on the east side of America, meaning that hey, they just got out of work and also they unwind, spend time with their family. So this is for you late night traders on the East Coast. So thank you everyone for joining us. I really feel grateful. Paul always sends his love and gratitude to everyone watching. Paul's working on a lot of great things right now, hence why he's not around, but he'll be back. Also, like to say thank you for everyone who's in our Telegram group. I know things been slow. Paul and I are working on a lot of different projects, but we still care, and this is why we're doing the webinar live today to give some updates, and we'll talk about what's going on today. So before we get into anything that's financial, I do want to talk about the disclaimer. So let's take a look at that, like usual, which it's not popping up. So let's fix that. All right, let's finesse it. Ah, we're not finessing. This is the thing about going live, right? So just bear with me. Photos. At least you guys know, hey, I don't have anything weird on my computer. But there we go. Disclaimer. So this is the 24FX Academy. As you can tell, this is all live. This is not scripted. But anyway, this is 24FX. We are a educational financial news portal. This is not financial advice at all. So anything that is spoken about on this webinar, or any video that you see from us, it's not financial advice nor investment advice. So if you do have any questions, this will be at the bottom in the description on our YouTube channel. And if you're watching this, I do want to let you guys know we're going to be doing something different on Instagram. We're going to be doing more IGTV videos. So this will be on IGTV or Instagram TV, whatever you like to call it. So this will be one of our videos. I'm going to be implementing this more and more, little taglines and little different subjects just to share to you guys and add more to the community. So that's that. Let's get into the charts. So one of the major things I would like to talk about is the dollar index. It was actually falling, not falling faster than Bitcoin. Sorry, guys. I know it's a low blow. It's kind of too soon to talk about that, but I had to say it. So let's take a look at the dollar index. Let's pull that up. DXY. And then while we're talking about it, I'm gonna get into the fundamentals while we're looking at the charts. So this is the dollar index. And if you do follow me on Twitter, let me just pull that up, get a new window. On Twitter, I actually posted about this today in the webinar. So the dollar index fell over 84% negatively, but for the US session, it fell around 24% in the negative. It was a big fall. The only reason why majorly it was falling because during the US session, Powell was actually speaking, he's part of the Fed, speaking about how just below the mark that the market it really is. And the one of the other major thing that actually came up today was the housing, which I also tweeted about. Sorry about that, guys. So the Euro fundamental news, where is that? I was looking at that from all day. Took a loss, and let's get into so the new home sales was one of the reasons why that the US dollar, the dollar index was falling. But then the major thing was because the Brexit deal that's hopefully coming on the BOE, that's somewhat possible. I'm still not 100% positive on it until we have something stamped. Hey, this is real. But the Fed chairperson Powell was very bearish on the sentiment on actually the strength of the U.S. dollar because of interest rates are not going to be getting pushed in a positive light, bringing the U.S. dollar weaker. And then also we have our indexes like S&P 500, the Nasdaq, and the Dow 30 index falling within these past 2 weeks. Today they had positive moves because naturally you have to move the money somewhere. If you don't understand the flow of money, you will not make it as a forex trader. So, example A, if you have weaker US dollar, you have to move the money to another instrument. So they pushed it to indexes. But in traditional, the indexes was pushing bearish, and hence why the US dollar was keeping some stable move. But yeah, right now we can be bearish. So with that being said, let's look at the charts. So this is the move. This blue highlighted zone in the back of the candles is the US session. So the open, 9:30, pushed up, and it wasn't that strong. And then it fell. And then tried to have a small retracement. But this blue line is our 200 moving day average. And on the 30-minute, just couldn't hold it. Broke right through the 34 like it never existed. And if we look at this on a 4-hour, we just broke the 34. If we can hold this, touch this 200 and break through, it's time to be a bear. So that's what we have there. So let's really look at our major pairs. So we have US dollar, Switzerland franc, Euro USD, US Japanese yen, US dollar CAD, and I'll also get into the Great British pound. So before we get into the pound, let's get into this. All right, family. So left to right, like always. But I'll start from the top and work ourselves to the bottom. Change it up today, right? So we have US dollar, Switzerland franc, which let's take a look at Switzerland franc. Let's update this chart. Very strong. And this was that catalyst that we needed, guys. I'm just saying, this is what we needed. So Switzerland franc, go Bulls, go Bulls. Just like when I was a kid, go Bulls, Chicago, winning. Anyway, but yes. So let's go back into the charts. So we will definitely be shorting US dollar, Switzerland franc, and this is the levels where we're at. This was last week's trade. Did great. Thank you guys. Sorry about today's trade about the Euro USD. We'll talk about that as well. What I missed, why I made that trade, and should have looked at the fundamental news a little deeper. Sorry, but we'll talk about this. So for tomorrow's trade, getting into Thursday into Friday, we're gonna trade this into these two zones highlighted. Price marks will be the 0.99260 and taking profit at the 99030. Let's measure this out. Take 23 pips. Wow. Is today a Jordan day? Like, is it something about the Bulls? I don't know. It's pretty weird. But anyway, 23 pips. Not trying to get greedy. We'll scalp it for on the 4-hour chart. I don't feel super confident until I have enough momentum. And let's look at this on a daily. See, what will happen is we take this to this monthly level. We don't have enough strength. So that's why on the 4-hour, we had to go here. But this correlates with, on the daily, this 55 moving average. So we have to break this 55 moving average for us to really say, hey, we can continue bearish. Because on the bigger time frame, we're not showing bearish sentiment. But hey, we can short. We have clear range to short, but I need to be hesitant, nice and clear and careful. If you was a little mouse running around the house, I hate to talk about rats and things of that nature, but if I was a mouse, I would have to, walk lightly to the cheese. And that's our goal. Walk lightly into the market. Just like today, we had a 22 pip loss. Like I said, I tweeted about it. Sorry, guys, but it could have been a lot worse, So let's move forward. So on a daily, right? If we can break this 55, we'll rest here, wait, short until we get to the S2 level. And that's on the daily chart. Back to the 4 hour for the time being. We'll watch this, take this to the S1, enter at the S1, clear below it, jump into it, take 23 pips at the S2, stop. Now the time frames. What time frame are we waiting for? We will watch the London market, trade it on the US session. Okay. I don't feel confident in trading this on the London session, not yet, until we have a clear light that, hey, we are bears. Sorry, guys. I'm just answering some messages that people had questions about. And so let's answer those questions. How do I get these levels? If you're using a trading view, you can go simply to indicator strategies and type in pivot points. And that's what I use. I use the pivot point standards. Real simple, nothing crazy. Now, if you're wondering where I got this yellow line, I went to a weekly, found the pivot point in the past. And because we get into a new month, I'm going to have to do it again, it looks like. But the pivot point is right here, right there, clear as day. About to get into December, so this is going to get cleared out, make new pivot zone. So let's keep an eye on that. But let's move forward. So that's US dollar Swiss franc. Let's look at the US dollar, the euro US dollar. Sorry about that, family. So daily, we have a reverse head and shoulders pattern, a clear reverse head and shoulders pattern. And I failed you, family. I failed you all, and I apologize. Reason why I took that short, because of this, the pivot points. I saw something, but I did not see the news. I slipped. I didn't check my checklist. You know, it's crazy. I created this checklist and I didn't use it for the first time in a long time. And what happened? I made a false prediction and we lost 22, 23 pips, guys. And I will make sure that I won't do that again. I will follow the strategy and follow the checklist. You know, I give it to you guys to become successful traders. And I didn't do it myself. So as a better leader and better mentor and coach, I have to step up, and I apologize. But you know what? Those are mistakes. We move forward. So with that being said, let me explain what the true move is. So exactly like I said, reverse head and shoulders pattern. This is the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, right? You see that, but what do you need? Downtrend, clear downtrend, right? This is a clear downtrend. So we have a downtrend. This is a reversal pattern. This will be our neckline. Once we break this neckline, I'm trading this to the 55 level, also our monthly pivot. That's it. I'm going to go strong on this bull run. Okay. Like we said on the COT report last Friday, we had some mixed things, but hey, this is way overdue. Let's take advantage of this, guys. So, what will happen Thursday into Friday? Because it's only for this last week. We don't have much days left, right? Long as we can break this pivot point level on the 4 hour, let's trade this all the way to the R1 level. Just look, the cloud is weak. Let's break through, take it. We want to trade this on the London session and also the US session. Jump in, grab the pips. Now let's see how we had this false breakout. Well, what happened? We ran out of time and momentum. This was during the US session. Close, and let's break it down to the hourly. 1 o'clock. Hey, volume is almost done. The news happened. They traded. It's over. It's over, Johnny. But hey, flag pattern. This is a flag pattern. So we have a flag pattern, right? We have a head and shoulders pattern on the daily. What else can you want for a beautiful setup, guys? We are going long on this. Okay. So that's that. I don't really have to get into it. Let's look at the calendar. Let's see. Cool. Today's Wednesday, Thursday. We have U.S. session, balance of trades. Cool. We can take that. Canada, balance of trade, and the PMI. Cool. Friday. Wait, wrong week. Sorry, guys. See, that's why it's important to read. Reading is fundamental, family. All right, cool. Thursday. Even better. Personal income, personal spending, FOCM minute. Oh, guys. All right, cool. This time is not correct, so let's fix that. That can't be right. Yeah. 2 p.m. Perfect. Yeah, this is correct. Sorry, guys. 8 a.m. All right, cool. 2 p.m. So the U.S. session, right, at 9:30 is a go. It's definitely a go. London session, right? We have Denmark at 5 a.m. Cool. 5:30. Wait for momentum. Just wait it out. Get your orders pending. Do not have them fully sitting in your trading terminal. Just have them ready. Have them set up. Watch your chart. If you're trading on either a laptop or a phone, use both. Have one looking at charts and then use your phone, depending on who your broker is, to get your trade ready and have it ready to go because the volume's coming, guys. The volume's coming. I'm not even trying to put any hype on this conversation, but it's there. It's plain as light. All right. USCAD. 4-hour. R2 level. Okay. Couldn't push through. Overbought. Not a shock. Oil's really not doing that well for the CAD, so we don't really have any CAD strength. Let's look at the commodity strengths of the currencies. I apologize, guys. The currency strengths index. CAD is weak, but because that US dollar is weaker, just keep an eye out. I don't feel super confident on trading US dollar CAD, but if you were, just keep an eye out. These are the levels I would pay attention to. Excuse me. All right, so it's the R1. That's not what I want. With the R1. Show me the R1. There we go. Make that white. There we go. R1 level. Cool. But between these levels, right? This is an important level. We need a break below this. And let me zoom in. We have a blue conversion line. Once we can close and hold below this, let's trade it. But we have to wait for the close. Take a few pips. Take it. Scalp it. But this is our stop level. Pretty close to the cloud. Don't want to get crazy. The only time frame that we should be trading this, US session, New York session, whatever you like to call it. That's that. But I'm not super confident. We have the 55 here. We have the pivot point. We have the cloud. Not safe. Okay. Let's get out of here. US dollar, Japanese yen. Now, this is another funny one, right? Japanese yen was weak. This can actually push it up because now people want to move their money where? Safe havens. So let's look at the news. Wednesday. That's today. That's done. Thursday. Apologize. I am everywhere right now today, guys. I apologize. Thursday, 6:30 p.m. We don't have to worry about that for the U.S. session and the London session. So once 8:30 hits, that 9:30 clock hits when the open of the U.S. session, trade this. So R2, R1. Once we can hold this blue conversion line, short it. Take it to the R1. And then this is going to bounce around. It's not going to be safe. So this is on a 4-hour chart. London session, we'll get probably this push. We may get the push. If we don't get the push on the London session, then it'll be great. Maybe get some consolidation. Then US session, trade this as a short. call it a day. And that's it, guys. If you have any other questions or concerns, you can message us. Join us on our Telegram group. We're always here. Even though we're not putting out a lot of alerts currently, we're always accessible. You can see it in our chat group on the closed chat group. We're still sending fundamental news alerts. Excuse me. And in the chat group, when people post up or have questions, Paul and I are quick to answer. So thank you once again for watching our 24FX Wednesday webinar. We love you. We'll see you on Saturday. Take care. Oh, wait. One more thing, guys. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, comment. It really does a lot for us. We appreciate that. Thank you. Take care.